In 2009, UM made a pledge to be carbon neutral by 2020, with an interim goal of 10% neutrality by 2015 based on our 2007 levels of emissions. As of January of this year, the University of Montana is struggling to reach our goals. To reach our carbon goals, the university must invest in carbon offsets, but it has not been decided which offsets these will be. The problem that we face here with our emissions is not just a problem for our campus, it's a global issue as well. For example, as climate change-related sea level rise becomes a reality in Vietnam, just a meteor of rise stands to displace 7 million people. Organizations and universities around the world are coming up with innovative solutions to combat our negative effects. Biogas digesters are an innovative solution that have been ever more viable year after year as technology increases. In this system, organic waste is placed in a tank which is then heated. As the waste breaks down, methane is released, captured, and used as a clean alternative source of energy within the kitchen. Closer to home, U.S. universities are implementing biogas digesters on small and large scales. Michigan State recently constructed the largest digester in the country after experimenting with the technology on a small scale. The $5 million project uses 17,000 tons of organic waste per year to create 2.8 million kilowatt hours of clean energy, enough to pay for the project back within 5 years. Similar projects have been initiated throughout the country. The University of Wisconsin, for example, is building a slightly smaller digester that will provide their campus with heat and power. Purdue is in the process of purchasing carbon offsets in the form of biogas digesters on dairy farms. UC Davis built a system of biogas digesters that creates 6 million kilowatt hours of energy per year, enough to power 1,000 homes. These other universities have shown that biogas digesters are a viable option to offset carbon emissions and supplement energy demands here on our campus. To reach our 2015 goals, the university only has to offset 745 metric tons of carbon. This is a relatively small amount. A Georgia-based company, Carbon Neutral, could offset our entire emissions for $2,048.75. That's just $2.75 per metric ton. While we initially wanted to purchase local carbon offsets, we found that this simply wasn't a viable option. The most local, Clear Sky Climate Solutions, charges $12 per metric ton to offset. That would have totaled $8,940 just to offset our emissions. Obviously, this isn't a feasible option. In addition to that, only 7% of the funds we paid toward them would have actually gone towards the projects, whereas with Carbon Neutral, 80% of the funds go straight towards projects. For our 2015 goal, this is obviously the most viable option. In the long-term spectrum, by 2020, our goal is to have small-scale biogas digesters here on campus to show the potential that they offer. With our ultimate goal of being a carbon-neutral campus, offsets are going to be the only option until we can implement a large-scale biogas digester here at the university. We believe that with a successful campaign educating about biogas digesters, this could be a very possible solution. Universities such as UC Davis, Michigan State, and the University of Wisconsin have proven that this is a legitimate option to becoming a carbon-neutral campus. Ask yourself this question: do you want to be a part of a university that follows the lead or sets the trend?